Hello, everybody. This is my learning zone, and we're going to do a shortcut today on fractions and decimals. Now, I want you kids to basically memorize some of these fractions and decimals. Okay? So let's talk about this. If you don't want to memorize, well, if you like, unless you love division, then just divide. Here's our first example. I have 7, and I'm going to divide 8. That's 7/8. Now we all know that's a proper fraction, so it's going to be less than $1. So basically, you kids know that a division sign is really a fraction because there's a number here and a number here. Okay, here we go. Here's the long way. Oh, by the way, I know that 7 divided by 8 is 875 thousandths. If it was money, it'd be like 87.5 cents. I know that doesn't sound right, but it's true. Okay, so here we go. 7 divide 8. If you were in 3rd grade, you probably would say, Mr. Hank, I think you got the numbers in the wrong places. Shouldn't the 7 go on the outside and the 8 go on the inside? Well, no, because it is less than 1. Let's put a couple nice zeros down. 3 is enough. And if you love division, here we go. 8 does not go into 7, but 8 goes into 70 8 times. 8 times 8 is 64. I'll do the math for you. When we subtract, we get our 6. Bring down our 0. Of course, 8 goes into 67 times, and that would be 56. And we all know what happens when we subtract. We get 4. Bring down our 0. And, of course, it is 5. And that's what I had over here. But see, Mr. Hank memorized it, and that's what I want you guys to do. So we're going to talk about some shortcuts right now. Here's our first shortcut. And this is a big, big shortcut. Anything with 100, we can read it and write it, because that would be the 100th column. Number here and a number here. Tenths, hundredths. Okay? So that's all we have to do if we have something with a denominator of 100. Okay, so let's talk about this. The 1 goes with the 100, the 2 goes with the 50, the 4 goes with the 25, the 5 goes with the 20, and of course 10 times 10 is 100. Let's talk about some basic ones that you know from probably 3rd grade. Here we go. 1/2, of course, is 50 cents. Everybody, I think, in 6th grade knows that. 1/4 or 1/4 is 25 cents. I think everybody knows that. And if we have 1/4 is 25 cents, so 3/4 would be 75 cents. Okay. Now I have my fifths over here. I don't need my 100 chart yet, not yet. But if you notice, look what goes with the 5. The 20. So we're going to multiply our denominator and our numerator by 20. Can we do this mentally? Sure we can. Watch this. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. We don't need him because he'd be 1 whole. 5/5. So check this out. 20, 40, 60, 80. One more time. 20, 40, 60, 80. So 1/5 would be 20 cents. 2/5 would be 40 cents. 3/5 would be 60 cents. And of course, 4/5 would be 80 cents from the peanut gallery. 80 cents. Now what's Mr. Hank doing? He's doing it mentally. Okay? Again, 20, 40, 60, 80, a whole one. So let's use our 100 chart this time. And let's have something from up here as a denominator. For example, let's try 25. But first, let's find 25. Oh my goodness, look what goes with 25. What goes with 25, kids? 4. So we're going to multiply this by 4. Okay? So let's get a denominator as 25. Let's get a numerator of 3. So we have 3 25ths. So basically, if we multiply the bottom by 4, we can multiply the top by 4 and get 12. Now, read it Write it. And we're done. 12 cents, 12 pennies, 12 hundredths. Easy peasy. Let's do another one. Let's use our 25 again. Let's say this time we have 7 25ths. Peanut Gallery. How much money would this be?
28 cents.
Steven?
28 cents.
28 cents. 28 cents is correct. 25 times 4, look, it's right here. And 7 times 4 is 28. Read it. 28 hundredths. Write it. 28 hundredths. 28 cents, 28 pennies, 7 25ths. So anything with a 25, you're going to multiply by 4. Let's try something else. Let's try my favorite, the 20. Okay, here's what I remember. Every bottom with a 20 means nickels, and that is money. So this is going to be nickels. I'm going to show you what that means in a minute. So if I had 3 nickels, 3 20s, how much money, kids? That's right, 15 cents. That's okay, it's almost 3 o'clock, so they're getting a little tired. What goes with the 20? Mr. 5. So we're going to multiply by 5. But we're going to do this mentally, though. We're not going to actually write this all out. Okay? And this would equal 15 cents. 15 hundredths, 15 pennies, 3 20ths. Let's try another nickel one. Any bottom with the 20, that's not what I wanted. Any bottom with the 20 means nickels, that is money. Okay. And let's find it again. Here we go. All right, so let's take out our 3, let's take out our 15, let's take out this little sign here. Let's try a little bit tougher one. 11 20s. Well, that would be 11 nickels. How much money, kids?
55 cents.
Very good, 55 cents. So whatever you have as a numerator and the denominator, 20s are denominator, what goes with the top? A 5. So we're multiplying by 5. And let's do another one. But this time, I'm not going to use my fraction of 100. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Okay. This time, I'm just going to write this down. 7 over 50. I know for a fact it's going to be 14 cents. And the reason why is this. Here's the 50. What goes with the 50? 2. 7 times 2. And let's take a shortcut. Pretty good? Let's do another one with 50. This time, let's make it a little bit tougher. Let's make it 13 50s. So just remember what goes with the 50. The 2. So our answer is going to be 26 cents. Why? Because 13 times 2 is 26. Isn't that easy? Okay? Now, there's some others I want you to memorize. Now, here we go. There is a pattern. 3/8, 5/8, and 7/8. We got rid of the even ones because we already know about 2/8, 4/8, and 6/8, because you can reduce that. Okay, here we go. You just have to memorize these guys. There is kind of a little pattern. This one would be 12.5 cents. We call it 125 thousandths. This would be 3.75, which is 375 thousandths. This is 6.25. If this was money, kids, it's funny because think about it. Can you really split 25 cents in half? No, you can't. So that's why we have a half a penny all the time. And this one's easy, 8.75. Look at the pattern, 25.75, 25.75. Okay? Now think about this quarter. If I was to split it in half, one for me and one for you, can we do that? No, because 12 cents and 12 cents is 24. Well, who gets the other penny? Me? I don't think that would be fair. So that's why sometimes we write this 12.5. So that's just a couple little shortcuts I wanted to show you. I hope you guys have a good night. Say good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Bye, Mom.